There you go. Not a problem. So let's get ready. Oop, wrong way. There's this. There are our fish. We're all set to go. That's how you know that I'm here in the center. Okay. What's today's date, Kath? Do you remember?
19th.
This is the 19th of June, everybody. Welcome to Chair Yoga at the Cancer Support Community. This is being recorded for reference or just in case you want to come back and check it all out. So here we go. We're in a comfortable chair and we're just gonna shake a little bit, right? Maybe bounce your feet. Yeah, that's it. Good. Let me adjust the camera just a tad bit so you can see that going. Keep going. Don't let it up yet. Don't give it up. Okay, there we go. Shake your hands. Reach up in the air. Bring your hands down to a T. Keep shaking those fingers. There you go. Okay. And let's stop. Good. Scooch around. Get comfortable. Find out where a comfortable seated pose is for you. You're going to look straight ahead. The critical part about this is you got to remember to breathe. No need to hold the breath. There we go. Maybe your eyes will close a little bit, maybe not. But we do want to leave all the craziness of the world, all that stuff we saw this morning, or the to-do list that we have to do. Can we just push that out to the perimeter just a little bit? Okay, and just bring our attention inward, bring our attention into ourselves. And then attach a color to your breath. And find your breath. Where is it? Where does it start? Is it coming in through your nostrils or coming in through your mouth? Can you watch it travel down the bronchial tubes? It happens to end up in the lungs. And then there's a miracle of oxygen CO2 exchange occurs, and then the breath just comes right back out the bronchial tubes. Find your breath. Adding a color. What does it look like? That's the next step. My breath, to give you an example, my breath is shallow like it normally is. The exhale seems to be a little more shallow than the inhale. Okay, so I've found my breath and I've looked at it, I've observed it. I scooch around to get myself set wherever I need to be in my chair. There we go. Okay. And now what we want to do with this first big step is to let's make our breath soft and gentle. And let's make it have equal inhales and equal exhales. So sometimes I use a count, like I'll go 1, 2, 3 on the inhale, 3, 2, 1 on the exhale. Yours might be a 2 count or a 4 count. Find what's comfortable for you because this is your breath. Or maybe today you feel like saying a mantra like, I breathe in, I breathe out. We want the easy route here. We want to just calm the breath, make it soft and gentle. We want to have an even inhale and an even exhale. There we go. I think about this as being that breath when I'm done with the day and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm opening my iPad because I want to do a little bit of reading, or I picked up Jose Andres's news book and I'm getting ready to crack it open, and this is that breath. Feels good, doesn't it? The next breath we're going to practice, okay, is one that's going to be a little bigger and a little fuller. So I was doing a 1, 2, 3 count. I'm going to make it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 count. And then I'm going to make it a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 count. So everything remains the same. It is still soft and gentle. The inhale and the exhale were the same length. I'm not holding on the end. I'm not holding in on the inhale or the exhale. It just flows. Soft and gentle, but it's a bigger breath. Right? And there may be a little side effect here. You may have to clear your throat, or you may just actually feel alert. Wow, I'm a little bit more awake. There we go. Mm-hmm. Good job, everybody. We may be a little more attentive. Great. This is the breath that I do when I click the seatbelt. When I click the seatbelt on my car and I hear it click, that's my key to me to start this breath. There we go. And we've got one more breath that we use quite often during the day, and we're going to talk about that one. We're going to walk our way through that one. Okay, so we're going to keep the 5 count on the inhale and the 5 count on the exhale. But then we're going to add some extra ones to that exhale. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. We add to the exhale. And when you do that, tuck your belly button. Bring your navel to your spine. Suck it up. There we go. Don't hold it, just extra ones. Let the inhale start all over again. There we go. I know it's awkward, right? We've been practicing these equal breaths, and now all of a sudden you're saying, Reber, make it uneven. It's just, but you know why we're doing this. Full breath, big breath. Exhale, add the extra ones. There we go. We have to practice this a little bit because it just feels awkward, doesn't it? For me, it does. But I want you to notice on these next 3 or 4 cycles that we're going to breathe, I want you to notice what happens to your blood pressure and your heart rate. They slow down. And I'm going to suggest that during that extra ones, that you just actually feel a little bit better. So it's, yeah. And this is the breath that we use throughout the day when someone just doesn't seem to understand what we're saying. The car in front of you just did some squirrely move, right? And the guy on the other side cut you off. It's one of those breaths that we just go to that just says, calm down. It's going to be okay. There we go. And I love being able to use any one of these 3 breaths anytime I want to throughout the day. It's just fun and good. There we go. So we're going to gently open our eyes. We're going to let our breath return to something that looks like 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good. We're going to bring our focus back to here where we're at in the moment in this room in your chairs. And get to a little more knee bouncing, just a little bit. Let's just shake the hands, wake ourselves up. Okay. Anchor safely, everybody. And then just go ahead, inhale, look up. And exhale, let the chin drop down towards the heart. We're sitting up in good posture. Okay, remember that. And exhale. Inhale up. That's it. This is a slow, gentle process, everybody. Remember that. There we go. Okay, inhaling back to center, and now I want to look out over the left shoulder. Back to center on the inhale, look out over the right shoulder. We're just looking right now, right? We're just looking while we're sitting up straight. And we might be noticing that one side I'm going a little deeper on. Maybe not. There we go. Back to center. The right. Oh, yeah. Good. Back to center, everybody. Make sure your eyes are open. Put your hands on opposite shoulders. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is good. Why are the hands there, Reber? That's the question. We're going to hold our shoulders down. Okay, we're going to inhale. We're going to sit up straight. And we're going to drop that left ear towards the left shoulder. Oh. Inhale up. Exhale right ear towards right shoulder. Oh, yeah. Not important that you and I are doing this in synchronized. What's important is that you are paying attention to what your body's telling you when you do this. Oh, I'm a little tight there. Ooh, I could use a little extra. There. Yeah, that's good. All right. Inhaling back to center, let the chin drop down towards the heart. And then just gently, okay, just gently do a neck roll. Oh. I love that this one is called Rice Krispies because you can hear those snap, the crackle, and the pop. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. Oh, good. And back to center, bring your hands down, shake them off, everybody. All right, I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see what this shoulder roll looks like, just for 1 second. Okay, sitting up straight, good posture. Good to see you. All right, and we're going to inhale those shoulders up towards the ears, and then we're going to roll them back on the exhale. Up, yeah, that's it. You got it, everybody. Go ahead. We're going to probably do 4 or 5 of these. Take your time. You know, don't beat yourself up here. There we go. The neck feels pretty good, right? We did 4 nice asanas that work pretty good. Okay, this time when we inhale the shoulders up, we're going to roll them forward. Oh, woo. That feels weird, right? Yeah, a little different. Popping, crackling, things are moving. That's a good sign. There we go. Good, wonderful. Okay, shake your hands, everybody. Bring them up to a T. Wiggle your fingers too. Good, wonderful, great. Hands on the knees. Okay, backstroke. Okay, neck feels pretty good, right? We're working our way down. I was in this chair yoga class, I always work my way down. Okay, so what we're going to do is take that right hand, we're going to put it on the front of the left shoulder, not on the top, but on the front. And this left hand is going to come out, and we're going to do the backstroke, just like we're in the pool. And that right hand is there so that the left shoulder doesn't get squirrely. You don't want it to go all over. You just want that left shoulder to stay sort of kind of in place. That's it right there. There we go. Because that's isolating the asana, the pose. If you're going really big and really wide and really deep, you're actually missing the targeted muscles that we want to work on. There we go. One more time. Excellent. Wonderful. Good. Great. Left hand up, front of that right. There you go. Ooh, this feels so different to me. And I know you hear me say that every week, but it just does. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the side my port was on. So this is the side where I have less mobility. So if I'm gonna kind of do 5 on one side and 7 on the other, this is the one I'm gonna do a couple more on, right? Just because it's stiffer, tighter. One more time. There we go. Good. Wonderful, everybody. Great. Shake it off. Yeah, that's what we'd like to see. So it's really important to remember to stay hydrated. Because what we're doing right now is we're starting to unblock things that are blocked. Okay, because things are just jammed up. So we need water to continue to flush that through your system. So it's never a bad thing to stop whatever you're doing and say, wow, I could just really use a little water here to kind of keep things going. Good. And that's what I did. Locomotion, one of my absolute favorites, although we're not supposed to have favorites. Hands come straight out like you're grabbing the grocery bag. Drop your elbows down. Right? So it looks like this from the side. And this is the inhale. And what are we going to do on the exhale? Bring those elbows in. Yes, absolutely. Bring them in. And then pinch your shoulder blades. Inhale out. Exhale. Bring it in. Pinch the shoulder blades, everybody. Out. There we go. out. This time we're gonna pinch the shoulder blades, we're gonna hold it really tight, get them together, and then we're gonna look up. And then we're gonna look down. And we're gonna look up. We're gonna bring the hands all the way up to what we call sun salute. And we're gonna forward fold and we're gonna put the forearms right on the knees or on the thighs. Just stop. That's far enough to go right there. Okay, one more time. Let's do that again, just for fun. Reach up, sun salute. Now we're just gonna forward fold. So we're kind of sneaking our way into another part of the body here now, right? We're starting to work on this, on our vertebrae, the spine, all 33 of them that go up and down our back. Okay, good. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Remember not to put pressure on those knees, okay? That's important if you're just using it as a little bit of a base or a balance. Whenever I go to a running event, a walk, wherever, you always see people doing the runner stretch. Right hand comes straight out, comes across the center line of the body. The left elbow comes up and grabs the right elbow. Okay, and if you got forearm, that's fine. You know, physically today just may not be the day to do that. I have an extended right arm, and what I'm going to do is I want to look at the left palm and I want to bring it towards the left ear. Left palm, left ear. That's it. Okay, go ahead. Let's do 3 more of those. All right, go ahead. Just let everything collapse down. There you go. I'm going to do it again. All right, good. Right hand, yes, that's perfect. Just like that. Pull it this way, yeah, gently. There you go. Let everything cascade down. Perfect, everyone. Let's do that one more time, okay? Right hand up, cross the center line of the body. And again, if it's out here in your forearm, it doesn't matter. We just want that left palm to come towards the left ear. Oh, fantastic. And down we come. Well, we can't do one side and not the other, right? So left hand up across the center line. This could feel totally different, everyone. So you've got extended left hand and you're looking at the right palm, bring the right palm towards the right ear. Oh, and down we come. Left, there we go, across the center line. Be gentle. That reminds me, we do not play in the pain zone. All right, we find resistance and that's where we hang. All right, good, excellent, everybody. One, yeah, very good, fantastic. Shake it out. All right. Well, I got to tell you, we all know that Nina is just an incredible football fan. So goalpost, I think, it technically is her favorite post. These are the triceps, everyone. These are the biceps. What we're going to do is leave them in place. And we're just going to roll this. There we go. And up on the inhale. Looking straight ahead, remembering to breathe. And up. One more time, up to sun salute. This time, widen your knees just a little bit because on the exhale, we're going to let the arms come down between the knees. Don't get crazy. There's no need to go nuts here. Inhale, up, sun salute. And down through. Okay, if you haven't figured it out yet, I've already started to work on the core here, Dean. Inhale, up. One more time, just bend, just gently, gently, gently. No need to touch the floor. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Up we come. Great job. Excellent one. All right, we're going to go deep now. Okay, seated eagle, seated osprey, seated flamingo, seated egret, whatever bird you want to call it today. Right hand comes up. Tricep is trying to run parallel as best we can. The left arm comes under if you can get there. If you can't get there, what matters is the elbows are together. Okay, that's where, so there you go. If that works for you, Dean, if it's painful, just put them all together right like this. Yep, because of the shoulder. So what we want to do, this is a very small movement. Elbows together, inhale up. Keep the elbows together. Elbows down. Up and down. Up and down. One more time, up, reach as far as you can. Show me your bird. There it is. Excellent, wonderful job, everybody. And down we come. Good. That is just seriously really important. Okay, left. Okay, same thing. If the right elbow will not connect with the left elbow, that's fine. Just sit it next to each other. But there you go. Inhale up and down. Keeping the elbows together. Because what we're doing, okay, go ahead. We're going to put in 3 of these before you show me your bird. What we're doing is we're working deep into the shoulder blade here. It is not the top of the shoulders that we're working on. Up, show me the bird. Excellent, and down it comes, everybody. Good job. There's a muscle really deep inside the shoulder blade. Deep, 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 deep in there. And that's the one we're stretching on that move. That's what gives you a lot more freedom. And you're not getting as hung up. Just kind of wiggle. Yeah. When in doubt, wiggle a little bit. Good, wonderful. I love it. Grab the sides of your chair. I like to put my hands where the legs of the chair meet the seat of the chair. Hold on tight, and I call this one Titanic. I want you to share your heart with the world. Pinch your shoulder blades. Exhale and relax. Nice and easy, everybody. There we go. One more time. Pinch the shoulder blades. Lift your heart up. Share your heart with the world. Look up, all the way up. And then we're going to just look down the ceiling, look down the wall. And when you see the floor, let your shoulders just roll forward. And then inhale up, sun salute. Widen the knees just far enough so that you can drop down in there. Oh, yeah. Good. Good, 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 good. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Excellent, everybody. Good. Right hand grabs the right side of the chair. Show me your halo. That's pretty simple. Yeah, you got it. Now, this is the bicep. This is the ear. What we want to do in this pose is we want to sit up straight. And what we want to do is just take the bicep and bring it closer to the ear. So it looks like that. And then down. Inhale up. And down. Inhale up. And down. Left hand grabs the chair. Up comes the right halo. So we are working in the top vertebrae. Well, no, actually the top rib cage. Okay, the very, very up at the very tippity top. That's what we're stretching. We're getting a nice vertebrae stretching here. Oh, and down it comes, everybody. Inhale up, sun salute. Widen the knees just enough so the arms will drop right through. Yeah, look at that. Huh? We're getting over further than we were, right? That's just really cool. Okay. Seated twist. So when I think about what I'm doing, because I am constantly thinking about where's my body, what's going on, right? Is everybody okay? No one fell off the chair. That's what's going on in my head. When I'm doing this, seriously, that is what's going on in my head. So now I'm thinking, okay, my shoulders feel pretty good. My neck feels pretty good. I want to start to work into the torso here. So the right hand comes onto the left knee. The left hand comes straight out. And we're going to open to the left. But we're not going to do it with the head. We're not going to do this. What we're going to do is we're going to lead with shoulders. So the shoulders are going to open up. Kathy, that's just perfect. You got it. And when you get as far as you think that you can go, you just make sure, remember that you got a hold of your left knee with your right hand. And then we're going to come back to center line on the exhale. Open. Back to center line. Open. Back to center line. Left hand drops onto the right knee. Right hand comes up. We're going to open to the right this time. There you go. You got it, Dean. Opening. And back. Open. You guys are doing so good. There we go. One more. Put your right hand on your left knee. Look up, everybody. Look down. Look up. look down. Inhale up, sun salute. Widen the knees just enough so you can forward fold. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, things are starting to open up. How cool is this? Okay. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. This is a tough one for me because I have hip issues. Okay. This one is tough for me. Kathy is like a pro at it. She bends over, she looks like a Utz pretzel. Okay, but for me, this is really hard. So there's a whole big wide spectrum here. And just follow the few tiny little reminders. First thing we want to do is bring that right foot up, and we want to put that right ankle north of the left knee. Now you're going to probably have to hold that there. Okay, so I've got my left hand holding that foot up there. And then I'm going to sit up really straight. And what I want to do is I just want to forward fold right down on top of that knee, on top of that shin, wherever it's going to go. And now the question is, what's going on with your right hand? It may be holding on to that right ankle too. Okay, wherever it wants to be. These muscles are huge. So what we got to do is we got to just let this all happen for probably 25 seconds. There we go. 10 more seconds. And we're going to gently come right back up. Ooh. That was an awakening, wasn't it? Left. Oh, we can't let that other one. Okay. Oh, wonderful, everybody. So the right hand is grabbing that left ankle, keeping it north of that right knee. And again, sit up straight, good posture, just drop right on over. Let the torso do all the work. No need. I'm putting my left hand on the chair just to let you know so I don't fall off. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Couple more seconds. Okay, come back up. Go ahead. This time we're going to scoot back in the back of our chair. Right back there. Put your feet out in front. Extend them out there. Now, the heels can be resting on the floor if you like, or they can be up off the air. Doesn't matter, but I want you to point the toes, flex the heel. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Roll the ankles. Yeah. Good. Opposite direction. There we go. Wonderful, everybody. Good job. Let the heels come down. And then we're going to come back to good posture on our chair. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. We're going to get into the hips. Okay. Very, very, very important. Probably the most unexercised joint in our body in my mind. But anyway, so sit up straight, good posture. What we're going to do, this is on the exhale. Everything's on this exhale. Okay. We're going to lift the knee. We're going to grab the knee. We're going to lift it higher. That's all on the exhale. And then inhale it down. Yeah. Okay. Lift, grab, lift, and down. Lift, grab, lift, and down. We should do the other side so we don't walk with a limp for the rest of the week. Okay. So let's go to the other side.
We're breathing when?
What?
We're breathing when?
Oh, great question. All right. Excellent question. So on the exhale, lift, grab, lift. That's all on the exhale. So all my lungs are empty. Looking straight ahead, sitting up in good posture, Dean, and then inhale down. Okay. Everything is cool. Exhale, lift, grab, lift, and down. One more time, lift, grab, lift. Inhale down. All right. We're going to do the exact same pose, but I'm going to add one thing at the very end. One little tiny thing is going to totally change the asana. In yoga, asanas are poses. Okay, just to let you know, that's an interchangeable word, at least in my dialect, to let you all know. Okay, so exhale, lift, grab, lift, get it as high as you can. And then when you've already done that, still on the exhale, lean into this pose. Oh my, that just moved everything to the back, right? Inhale down. Lift, grab, lift. Lean in, still on the exhale. Inhale down. Lift, grab, lift. Lean in. Down we come. This is such a great flusher. It is moving spleen, kidney, stomach, digestive tract. It's so cool. I would love to do this one just every day, just because like, hey, keep moving here, you know? Okay, let's do the other side. Remember, it is lift, grab, lift, and then lean in, and then we inhale down. Lift, grab, lift, lean in, inhale down. Lift, grab, lift, lean in, inhale down. Excellent job, everybody. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Sun salute. Widen the knees. Exhale to what I call Mother Earth. Oh. Inhale up, sun salute. Sneaking in that core, Dean. Down to Mother Earth. Inhale up, sun salute. Bring your hands down to T. Exhale. Inhale. Roll the wrist. Yeah. Wiggle the fingers. Roll the wrist in the opposite direction. Great job, everybody. You're doing good work. All right, we're going to get up. Notice how I snuck in another drink? All right. We're going to the working end of the chair. All right, that's the part where we sit. That's what I call the working end. We're going to create what I call staple. Everybody good? Dean, you're all right? Excellent. We're going to create staple. So I'm going to grab the side of the chair. The shoulders are on top of the elbows, which are on top of the wrists. The hips are on top of the knees, which are on top of the ankles. And if you look at yourself on the side, you're really a staple, right? Up, cross, down. Okay. Everybody safe and secure. Look up at the wall in front of you. Hi. Exhale, arch your back, Halloween cat. Oh. Feel free to move your feet around, whatever you need to do. Look up. Arch your back, Halloween cat. Oh. Up. Arch your back, Halloween cat. This time, when you look up at the wall in front of you, stop it. I want you to take the left leg and I want you to put it back. I don't care. You don't have to have it up in the air. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. The minute it gets back as far as it wants to go. All right. I want you to bring the left knee in towards the heart. I want you to look down at the left knee. And then back out, look up. Look up. Exhale, knee in, look down. Back out, look up. Exhale, knee in, look down. Back out, look up. And if you feel like you are rock solid, sturdy, and you want to bring that right hand up and put it on the top of the chair, you can. And right back down to staple. That's where we're going to go. Look up at the wall in front of you. Right leg goes back. Exhale. Right knee in, look down. Back out, look up. Right knee in, look down. Back out, look up. Right knee in, look down. Back out, look up. And only if you feel stable and that left hand wants to come up and just touch the back of the chair. You know next week where we're going to go, right? We're going to say, hey, you want to wave at each other? You can do that. All right, back down to staple, everyone. Up on your tippy toes. Ooh, and down. Up on the tippy toes. And down. Tippy toes. Step out to the left. Back in. Out to the left. Back in. Out to the left. And this time, bring that left leg behind the right ankle out to the side and look up at the wall in front of you. Oh. back, down to staple. Okay, ready? Up on your tippy toes, out to the right, back in. I'm still looking down, just to let you know. I'm not looking up. We're not gonna do that until we get out there. All right, out to the side, look up at the wall now, and bring that right ankle behind the left leg. Look up, look up, look up. Yeah. That's fantastic, everybody. And right back down to staple. Okay, good. Bend your knees. That's it. Bend your knees. Look up at the wall in front of you. Take the left hand off. There you go. Put it on your knee. Yeah. Shake your left hand around just a little bit. Left hand back on the chair. Take your right hand off. Shake it around a little bit. All right. Coming back to staple. Now what I want you to do is step in towards the chair with the left shin, the left foot. Ooh. This is what we call lunge. And I want to hop that right foot back as far as I can go. Okay, there we go. Excellent. So my right leg is back, which means my left arm stays down, but I want to be looking at the wall in front of me. Good job. Okay. Right leg is back, left hand stays down. Right hand can come over to top of the left knee. You should be looking straight ahead. And you should be saying to yourself, wow, this is crazy, or wow, I'm feeling pretty good, or somewhere in between. Look up at the wall in front. And if you're feeling really good, you want to put that left hand on top of the right hand, you can. But if you don't feel safe and secure, leave that left hand down there. Look up at the wall in front of you. That is so important to balance. All right, now we're going to hop that right leg back. Bring it right on into chair, and then bring that left leg back. And look up. Oh, perfect, everybody. Lunge from the right. So the left leg is back, which means the right hand's going to stay down. Okay, and then I'm going to take that left hand, I'm going to put it on the right. And I'm breathing. Got to remember to breathe. Got to remember to look straight ahead. And if you feel safe and secure, go ahead. Straight ahead. All right. Right hand down. Left hand down. Hop that left leg back to staple. Drop the right leg back to staple, everybody. Back up on your tippy toes. And down. This time you're going to rock back on your heels. Lift your toes. Back up on tippy toes. Rock back onto your heels, lift the toes. Back up on tippy toes. Flat feet, everybody. Bend the knees. Look straight ahead. Still working the hips. That's what we're doing. We're working this area, right? We're stretching it out safely and gently. Yeah, there we go. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee, upper come. Shake it out. God, I love that. All right. All right, mountain pose, everyone. Mountain pose. It's going to get windy this afternoon.
Say,
Very windy. So we're going to use the back of the chair, not the front of the chair. And we're going to work on mountain. I want you to think about all the energy in your legs from the waist down are grounding you into the earth. They are pushing you down. Okay? Down to the. And all the energy from your waist up is lifting you higher. It's bringing you taller. My hand's still on the chair. And now I'm looking straight ahead and I'm breathing. No matter how strong that wind is, you're not going to fall over. Stay there. We're going to stay there for 30 seconds, everyone. Stay solid. Stay mountain. Look at that. Stay solid. Stay mountain. Oh, perfect, everybody. Wonderful. There we go. You guys are rock solid here. All right. Outside heel. I want you to think about lifting that outside heel. And this is where you can go anywhere you want to go in terms of balance, but think about keeping that left hand on that chair. Some of you are going to put that right leg up. You're going to put it behind the left ankle. You're going to put it on the calf. You focus inward on you. Don't worry about what your neighbor's doing. Where's your balance? Are you breathing? Are you looking straight ahead? That's it. Feel the balance. Feel the focus. All right. Good, 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 good. You're great. That's awesome. And out we come. Kim said to me last week, I thought this was a very interesting observation that as long as I've been teaching yoga, I hadn't thought about. She said she was trying to focus on the slat on the screen, and that was really hard for her. So she looked through the window at a tree, all the way out there, and her balance just became better. So whatever you want to focus on is great. Okay, switch to the other side, everybody. Oh, that means your left leg, your left foot are on the outside. There we go. Grounding down, all right? Waist down, energy into the earth. Waist up, making you taller. Lift that outside left heel and just see where you're going. And down we come. All right, my friends, it's time literally to sit down in the chair. Okay? And we're going to go to Shavasana. I want you to get comfortable wherever that looks. A couple of you actually lay down on the floor, put your feet up on the chair. You don't have to do any of that, or you can do all of it, whatever you decide you want to do. All right. So this is about comfort. This is about where am I? What's going on? You know, that's what this is about. Find your breath, everybody. Let your eyes close. Wow. Think about this discovery. Think about this breath, this amazing, incredible breath of yours has the ability to sustain you. It knows what energy to bring where. And if you need proof of that, just think about sleep, right? You're not awake when you're sleeping. So the breath knows what to do. And I'm going to invite you to let the breath take over. Let it be in charge and you just simply relax. How about we give in to being at ease and being at peace? It's time to begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and welcome yourself back to the mat. Remember to take your time. I'm so very proud of you for taking the time out of your very busy, hectic day. And giving it to yourself. I'm honored that you would spend that hour with me. And I want to remind you what the Dalai Lama said. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. And I hope, maybe, fingers crossed, that maybe this yoga class was a positive thing for you today. Namaste.
Namaste.
All right. You guys are looking good on the screen there. Everybody good?
Thank you, Reber.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
You are so
Thank you.
welcome. Thank you, Wendy, for keeping us and Nina keeping us
Yeah.
up to date on everybody. That's just really, as we said earlier, that's just really important.
Yeah.
So great job, everyone. Hey, have a great weekend.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Take
Bye,
care.
dear.
Everyone.